Now, one of my all-time favorite films to watch at this time of year is Practical Magic, and I know we are all in the same boat. I got asked to build the Practical Magic house, but I was just like, I've seen that so many times in The Sims. Let's do something a little bit different. Now, if you have watched the film, you will know that Sally Owens has got a wonderful little botanical shop where she sells lots of skincare and all of that kind of good stuff. And I like the aesthetic of the shop itself. It's like this whitewashed, shiplap cladded interior, and it was just a really cute kind of like double fronted little shop. And I thought we could build something like that in a kind of let's build format. It's going to be a bit of a shorter sort of series, maybe 2 or 3 parts, maybe 3 parts. And that is what we're going to be doing today. Now, I am going to be taking some creative liberties, and I think I'm going to be using a little bit of custom content as well, just to really bring that feeling across a little bit more. We're going to be building in the world of Brindleton Bay as well. I just think this world is going to suit this shop perfectly. So that's what we're going to do. So let's flop on over to the lot that I have chosen and get building. And so here we are, my loves, in the world of Brindleton Bay on a lovely little 20 by 20 lot that I love this lot. It's got great lighting. It's always nice to build on this lot. And I just thought it would be perfect to build this wonderful little shop. Now, from what I can muster, I think it was called Verbena Botanicals or something like that. I think that's what it was called. It is a real life place. It has been several things over the years, what I've looked at. It has been cafes, it has been a bakery. But with us today, we are going to be building Sally Owen's little botanical shop. I'll flop up a couple of reference images here. I saw one wonderful one that was a doll's house, and it's got a different roof line on it, but I actually prefer the roof line to this one. So I think we're going to do that. And I think just to bring this lot together, what I'm going to do is do a little bit of a residential space in here as well. So somewhere where they could actually open up shop and have this as their... I know we can't do that without mods in The Sims 4, but have this as like a little business where they could just live out and sell whatever they need to, you know? And I know we're not going to be able to do skincare and stuff like that, but I think we could sell some things that kind of look like it, but also maybe some of the stuff that she could make, maybe some candles. We could do a little candle making section, that kind of good vibe, just to fit in with the shop. But that's what we're going to do. And as always, if you see me looking over there, I'm checking out my reference images to get this build on the way. Let's get building. So here we go, my darlings. As always with the first part, we don't really tend to get a lot done, but we're going to try and get as much done as we possibly can. I think I'm going to make the door a little bit wider than it is in the reference image. Just because I know what The Sims is like. We need to cater for The Sims. If I put a door on that, it would just look weird in the middle. But it kind of like bays inwards and has these kind of square bay windows instead. And I kind of prefer that. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so this is where the windows are going to fit. We're going to put a window on the inside as well and a door there. But I need to make this a little bit wider. So scaling is going to be a little bit off. It might look a little bit larger, but that is just The Sims, you know. It might look a little bit larger to look balanced in my eyes than the actual real life version. But again, we need to simplify this up, you know. We need to simplify it up, and that is what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to pull it to around about maybe one more. Now, do you know what? I want to go a little bit smaller. I'm going to go a little bit smaller. And I think what we'll do is have the residential quarter like on the end. And I'm thinking about doing maybe a double height. I don't know about that yet. We'll see what happens with that. We'll see what happens with that, and we will continue onwards. It is raised up. It is raised up on a little bit of a stair moment. And so that's what I'm going to do. We'll probably join this in with the path out here, I think. Now, the roof line in question that I liked, that doll's house one, is a little bit different, as I said, to the actual real life place. But I prefer the roof line. I think the roof line makes it look a little bit more whimsical. So I think I'm going to go down that route. I'm going to put a square piece all across the front first. And then I think what I'm going to do is put in like a central piece like this. I think that's what I want to do. And join the roof up to this. First off, I need to get in that big roof piece that's out the front. And it kind of goes to the edge here. But it also goes into round about there where the door just skirts. And it's kind of high pitched. So I might do that as well. I don't really like the look of that, to be honest with you, but I'm just going to continue on and see if it works once we put the other roof pieces on. This might change, so we're just going to hope for the best, to be honest. So let me have a little play around with this roof shape and I'll be right back. You know what? I think that's worked. I've used half-hipped roofs. I had to change the shape of this up here. We had to leave a 3 tile gap on each side rather than a 2. But I think it's actually worked. And we could even utilize this space up here for maybe like a little attic or something. Not with any windows, maybe even like a storeroom with a ladder. Again, we are taking creative liberties. But I ended up putting this on here. One, because I needed to hide the way that this roof was joining here. But also, I just loved the little whimsical feel to that. I think that's very cute. Yes, I'm happy with it. Now, I was debating using the same tiles as what we've got on here, the kind of scalloped, kind of darker grey black moment. But from memory, I don't think we've got the exact ones. You know, that one's a bit lighter. They are very similar. We could even, but that's very dark. But that reference image of that dollhouse does have black tiles, so I think we might be able to get away with it, you know. Let's have a look what we've got in custom content. Oh, I kind of prefer these ones here from Felix and Harry. The kind of like shingles. Yeah, we're going to go for that vibe, I think. And we'll put it all the way around as well. Oh, I do like that. Yes, indeed. Now, siding. There is a mixture. There's a mixture of different things. It's like a white sort of like shiplap siding. So I think I need to find that, but also pull out the perfect windows that I can find, or hopefully the most similar ones that we can find, and hope for the best. So I think I found the perfect windows, and it's these ones here. These are from Felix's Berlin collection. If you did want to use them yourself, you can go and get them on House of Harlix or CurseForge. You can do all of the things. But I thought they were the most similar because they're kind of very similar shape. With all of the like the lines and stuff, and I don't know, just makes it look a little bit more classic, and that's the vibe that I want to come across here. And then I'm going to put in the door there. This one here is from Harry's. I think it was the I don't know how to pronounce that. Quate. I don't know how to say that. Sorry, Sam. Apologies from me. And I'm going to use that door in the middle just because it's very wide and it fits that space really nicely. And I thought that was a lovely little look. Now, the siding is from Harry's Coastal collection. I'm going to use this all the way around. I'm going to put it on all of the roof pieces, even though we can't see them, just in case you can see them, you know? I'm going to come prepared. I'm going to come prepared, loves. But I thought that was perfect. And then I'm going to use these little pillars, because in one of the reference images, there are a few little, like, sort of decorative pillars. Now, I know these go like on a bit of a weird angle on corners, but I might be able to sort that with the tool mod in a second, because I am using it to push these where I'm putting these here. I'm going to push them right over to the edges. So let me see if I can sort that. And there you go. I rotated these two here by 40 degrees and it did work. And then I just shuffled these across so it kind of met in with the window ledge. Now I am going to do a trim at the top. I'm going to use the Ye Old Faithful High Tide trim. I think that's going to work quite nicely all the way around. Yes. Oh, it does. That's perfect. Lovely job. We do have a bit of signage going on here in the dollhouse reference. So I am going to do that as well. And in one of the reference images, there is a white bench sat out the front here. So I'm going to do that too. But before that, there is like a little bit of detail underneath of these windows. Windows. So I think I'm going to use these here from Pierre Sim and just put them in manually. And just put them all the way underneath of each window. I'm probably going to have to overlap a couple. But that is fine. If I can just do it to like there. There we go. And then I can do the same on these little diagonal pieces in here as well. So if I can bring you to a roundabout, say there. I could probably just do another one. We'll bring you to there, like that. And that just adds in a little bit of detail underneath of those windows. Because it has got paneling in the real build itself, or the real shop, but with Sims 4 scaling, these windows would just not work with it, and I really want to have these windows because I just think it looks gorgeous. I really bloody do. I'm going to pour all of these in, and we're going to need to overlap the last one here, around about to like there, I think. Let's have a little look at that. That is glitching slightly, but I can see past it. Yeah, that's very nice. And you probably noticed as well, I've pulled it off of the foundation because I'm looking at one of the reference images and there's no stairs there. There is no stairs. It's only on the doll's house. And I thought it made it a lot easier if it was just on street level anyway. So that's what I'm going to do. Yes, I am indeed. So I need a sign. I want to pull out a sign here. And I also want to just maybe find some plants. I would love some like little hanging plants from the sides here and a little white bench. And I also just need to pick out a bit of flooring that's going to suit this brick. There is nothing like this. I've tried on this lot so many times to blend this lot in and there is nothing. Maybe with the new bricks that we've got, we could try something, but we're just going to see what happens. I found some marvelous stuff here. I really have. So we're going to use this brick. Look how well this brick fits in with this now. This came with the horse ranch expansion. Look, I've been needing that for a long time and we have got it now. I'm just going to bring it all the way back to here first. Because with this lot as well, I'm thinking about having like a little garden area where they can grow all of their own herbs and stuff too. Just a little moment. Just a little moment that I think would be marvellous. So that's what we're going to do. I am going to pull this bench in. The bench kind of sits here in the reference image, but I think what I'm going to do is skirt it over to this area here instead. And I think what I'm going to do here is just come out a little bit more here and have a toilet and stuff in this area, just in case their patrons want to have a little wee or something. So I'm going to do that as well. I'm going to use this sign here. Now, I know this is for the floor, but I think it fits in really well up on this level. If I can just skirt it in directly in the middle as well, which is where I want it, and then just plop it there. And I've also used that kind of script writing. I just think that looks really nice there. You know what I mean? A little bit whimsical, and I'm kind of for that. Kind of for that indeed. We're going to use these here. We're going to have a couple of these little flowery moments. I'm wondering if I could put some here as well. Would that look weird? That looks kind of strange, actually. What about if I leave it at that position there and have it on the window? That's kind of sitting a bit lower, isn't it? What about if I like just... No, stop it. Don't you dare go in there. Like to about there. A little bit higher. No, a little bit lower. There we go. Oh, do you know what? I kind of like that. I kind of like that, darlings. And I'm thinking about adding another one in where I put the other one. There. Do I want to do another one here? Let's have a little goosey gander and see if we do. I need to make sure I just want to get rid of that black bit. Oh, it looks a bit weird. No, do you know what? I'm going to go for it. I am going to go for it. It is a tiny bit lower, though. So I am just going to skirt it up just a little smidgen. Smidgen. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And then in one of the reference images in the film, there is a little lantern up here. So I'm going to do that. But I might actually keep them at default size. Yeah, I'm going to do default sizes here and there. One to there like that. So it's balanced on either side. And then I'll do two smaller ones by the door. We'll try and keep it at the same height though, so it looks like it could work. And then I can put one either side of the door here like this. Is that higher than the other one? I think it is. Let's get down to that level. Yes, it is. How dare I? I'm going to flop you up a little bit higher then. There we go. Oh, I like that, loves. I really do. Let's get rid of those. Do you know what I mean? I think that's very cute. Oh, I could live here. I really could live here. And I think what I want to do is add in some cobbles. But I want to go for a black one just to get in that contrast between the white and black. Oh, it's not going to work there, though, the other one. In fact, let's go a bit more, maybe like around here. What are you doing? Why are you not going over there? Well, let's forget I said a thing. Let's forget I said a thing. Instead, I think what I'm going to do, because I know that's not going to work, and I could move at the tool mod, but today's not the day. I'm going to use this one here instead and just have one big central one. It doesn't want to go there either. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's because I had the roof up. Yeah, but I still think that's a little bit too large. Let's size you down one. That's better. We'll do that. We will absolutely do that. Do I want to add them like here? Oh, no. No, no, I don't. The answer to that is absolutely not. No, not at all. This is came together really nicely, actually. Obviously, I still want to add in lots more details out the front here. But for now, I think I'm going to leave the front. We'll get back to that next week. And I'm just going to roughly get in the shape of kind of like a little residential area with a garden. I'm thinking I just want to come straight. Where are we putting that bump out? We're going to go there. So if I come down to here. I don't want it to be massive. I just want like a little bedroom maybe. With maybe like a little kitchenette and stuff. So if I can go to there like that, I think we could make that into a nice size. But I don't know what roofline we're going to use on that yet. We'll do that a bit. We'll do that in just a second. Let me get a little bit of this on, going there, like so. And I want to wrap the garden in a nice high white fence. And I think we'll go for that lovely base game one, this one here. And just flop it. We're going to come out one there. Come to there. Do I want to make that any bigger? I don't think I do. In fact, I'm going to go one more, just so it's a little bit kind of like off balance with the shape of the house. Yeah, I like that. Okay, we're going to get rid of you though. And we'll figure out what floor we're going to use in there. But for now, let's get this wrapped around this side here as well, so it blends it in. Lovely. For now, we need to choose a little roof line going on these parts here. Let's get the trim on. And I think what I'm going to do is just bring in a half hipped, bring it right back to here, drag it across to here, get that maybe at the same height, or would this be a bit overkill once this is all on? We'll soon find out together. Bring it down to there. Oh, you need to be manually moved. Whiffle you across like this. And then I do need to sort out just a little bit more there. Oh, I think that's okay. Is that okay? We'll know as soon as this goes on. No, it's not. There's a little gap there. And I know there's a little gap at the top as well, but I'm thinking about wrapping a little fence around there. Rather than lifting up the roof pieces. I have a vision and I'm wondering if it's going to work. Yeah, I think that's as best as we're going to get it. Oh, do you know what? I like that. Yeah, I do. Now, my vision in question was this little fence. And I think I want to use that little wrap around. Maybe this one, actually. Let's have a look. Oh, I do like that. Yes. Let me just try the elaborate one as well, because I do love this one. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, no, I like that one more. Yeah, we're going to wrap this one around at the top here. All the way. Do I want to put it on this side? I don't think I do. No, we're just going to keep it like that. Oh, that's cute. Yes. I'm into that. I'm very much into that. Yes, indeedly do. We are thriving, loves. We are absolutely thriving. This is going to be cute to do like a little residential lot. I just want to get rid of these tiles here. Unsure what the windows and stuff I'm going to use on the back and sides just yet. I think I need to kind of sort out a semi-floor plan and stuff in here. But this is where I'm going to leave it today. We've got quite a bit done today. I'm really happy. I'm really happy with how this is looking. I would love some ideas from you guys as well. If you've got any ideas of what we could sell in here, it doesn't just have to be like botanicals. It can be like a little witchy shop, you know? So if you've got any ideas, we could maybe sell brooms and crystals. We could sell that. But maybe just some stuff where they can make, like crafty bits that they could make and sell in here. Then feel free to let me know down below. But this has came together really nicely. We're going to be back with this on Tuesday and Wednesday as well. As I said, don't forget, no Let's Build the Worlds next week. We're going to be concentrating on this little small lot and cramming in as much detail as we possibly can. I'm going to be back tomorrow with a speed build. I have built a little manor house in the world of Henford-on-Bagley, and I've used some lovely custom content. It's a very autumnal, dark academia vibe house that I think you guys are going to love. So let me know down below, and don't forget to fill my brain with ideas, because I would love to implement a lot from you guys into this build. I really would. But that's it. Thank you so much, my spooky darlings. I'll be back tomorrow, as I said, with a speed build. And that's it. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.